Welcome to The Confidence Conversation, hosted by Michelle Beatty. The Confidence Conversation is a series of rich dialogues and insights shared by a variety of professionals in different industries as they unpack their secrets to being confident while sharing the building blocks, career wisdom, and their entrepreneurial journeys. The Confidence Conversation is an expansion of the blog CareerTipper.com.
Hello, and welcome to The Confidence Conversation. I'm your host, Michelle Beatty, creator of CareerTipper.com. Episode 22 of The Confidence Conversation features Veronica E. Umoetuk. Today, Veronica will chat about Dreams Restructured. She is a contemporary bench jeweler. She designs and makes jewelry for her company, Tehila Designs. Tehila Designs retails elegantly simple jewelry designs created with the wearer in mind. Veronica is going to share details of her journey of mastering the mindset and strategy of triumph against all the odds to experience her career and entrepreneurial goals on her terms. Veronica, welcome to the Confidence Conversation.
Hello, Michelle. Thank you very much for having me. I'm really honored that you've sort of called me to have this interview. Thank you very much for that.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm very excited to chat with you and share your journey with my listeners. Veronica, please share, what's the foundation for your passion for designing jewelry?
Well, it's all started from the beginning of, should I say after the recession of 2008. And it was during a time whereby I used to work as a librarian and I became unemployed. So I used to work as a contract librarian, and at the end of July 2008, I found myself without any work. So what happened was that I started praying because I'm a Christian, and I got this vision saying, you need to go into design. And I thought, wow, design. So anyway, when I woke up the next morning, I started researching for, I went online and started researching different websites for places I could do the course. I think it was only about after a few, maybe 6 months later, I found a particular college, well, not necessarily a college, a private institution, and they just had what I wanted. It was a stage whereby I could just start from scratch because I didn't have any prior knowledge of making or creating design jewelry, and I wanted a situation whereby I could make it myself, whereby I could learn to make it myself. So it was me being able to both design it and make it myself, and using traditional benchmaking skills. So that's how it all began.
Very cool. So what drives you to be confident about your entrepreneurial journey?
I would say that it's me knowing that I'm heading somewhere. It's about me staying focused, even though sometimes I felt like I'm giving up. But I believe that that has helped me knowing that, okay, you're doing this thing for a purpose. There's an end result which you have to achieve. So for me, that's given me confidence that, you know what, no matter how hard it might seem, just carry on. You mustn't give up. You've got to do this thing. And that's what has kept me going so far.
Very cool. What does this sentence mean to you? No doesn't mean no. Sometimes it means not yet.
Yeah, for me, I would think that no means doesn't mean no. It means not yet, in the sense that for me, that means the timing and the season. I had to understand that, no, when things didn't work the way I wanted it to work, it didn't mean that, that means it's going to be impossible. It just meant that it's not the right time and it's not the right season. Because I remembered when I started in the beginning, I also wanted things to be done quickly. I'll be saying, this has to be done right now. This has to be done right now. And I sort of became frustrated when things didn't work the way I wanted. So what I've come to realize that no means hold on. It can also mean hold on. It's not yet time. Just take your time. Just take one step at a time rather than rushing. So that's my definition of no, meaning no. Doesn't mean that it means no. It means not yet.
High five. I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. Since you're a jewelry designer, I'm sure you're inspired by so many different things in life and people. So who, by chance, are a few of your favorite jewelry designers?
Oh, wow. There's quite a few, but I tried to narrow them down to about three. One of them is based in Atlanta, in Georgia, by the name of Victoria Lansford. And the reason why I really like her is because I like her jewelry because it's jewelry whereby it doesn't necessarily follow fashion trends. It's more of art jewelry. And she's been doing it for I think over 25 years. But I just like the fact that she uses old Asian techniques, like she does, I think it's called Russian filigree. She does repoussé and I've forgotten the third one. But yes, it's more to the fact that she creates one-of-a-kind art jewelry, and that's what I really like about her. The second person is someone called Alex Monroe, who's based in the UK. I really love his jewelry because it's handmade. It has a story behind it. He's inspired, I think, by nature, by things of nature. And as I said, they're designed and made in the UK by Alex himself and his team. So that's why I really like his jewelry as well, because it's mainly because it's handmade and it's very artistic. And the third person is called Theo Fennell. He's been doing it for, I think, close to 30 years. I mean, his jewelry is amazing. I mean, when I look at it, and I have to say, wow, this is fantastic. His work is artistic. He definitely does not go by fashion trends. He creates something so beautiful. Jewelry, I mean, his jewelry is something whereby I would say, oh yes, this can be passed down from generation to generation. So I really love that. So all three of them who I've chosen specifically because their jewelry is very artistic, and I think at least two of them do 100% handmade jewelry. So that's the reason why they are definitely my favorite designers.
Because all of your jewelry is handmade, correct?
Yeah, that's right. At present, yes, they're all handmade. Yeah.
How much time do you put into that? How many hours do you put into one piece?
It all depends on the style, actually. I mean, some of them, funny enough, they don't take more than an hour to make. For instance, like the foil brunch, which is the present collection, that takes me, well, for a pair of earrings, I could finish it within 2 hours completely. But yeah, it varies really. I mean, there's another piece I made, which was a bracelet, and that took me 6 weeks. But the reason being was that it involved a lot of work, involved granulation, it involves stone setting. So yeah, so it varies depending on the style, really. So I would say at least from 2 hours. It could be from 2 hours for a pair of simple earrings, I should say, and then for something very intricate, it could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even 6 weeks at a time.
Wow, that is amazing. So what inspires you to be creative?
Good question. I would say everyday circumstances, my journey in life. I look at life and what I believe that what I've been through in life, my circumstances. So that's what I used to create. And as I said, most times it could just be by me praying and say, God, what should I do next? What should I do next? And I just get this inspiration saying, create this. This is what you've got to create, because I'm trying to make jewelry whereby it has a story behind it. I'm trying to make sure that the jewelry I create has a story behind it, and so that people can relate to it, especially women, because sometimes life throws all sorts of things on us, and sometimes we just want to give up. But for me, when I create this piece, I think, okay, life is not easy, it's not perfect. So that as long as you can think of it, then you can do it. So that's how I create my jewelry.
And you're based in the UK, London, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, exactly.
But you're originally from Nigeria?
Well, I was actually born in the UK, and when I was sort of about 10 years old, my parents took me back. So I spent about 12 years in Nigeria, did my secondary school and part of my higher education there. And then I came back to the UK to finish off my university and work. So yes, so I've experienced, should I say, both sides. I know what it is to be in Africa or in Nigeria specifically, and Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the experience of both, because it's also made me look at life both ways as well, because, you know, the privileges that we have in the UK, not everybody has it in Nigeria. So it's made me understand life. It's made me appreciate it when I see people that don't have as much as we do in developed countries. So I think it's given me a better understanding that, you know what, people live certain ways because of certain circumstances. And that's what I'm trying to bring into my jewelry as well.
Because I know you have different collections. So is any of the two different cultures that you grew up in, do you see it come out in your collections in any way?
I wouldn't necessarily say that it's based on a particular culture. I mean, I've had people say that, oh, my culture, not culture, my jewelry is very English or very westernized, but I don't really think so, because I don't follow fashion trends. I don't say, oh, this is what is going on, this is the latest fashion trend, oh, I'm going to create that. I don't think that. I'm trying to bring color into it, because I know a lot of people like color. Mm-hmm. But but I wouldn't say that it's based on a particular culture, although I am trying to sort of have a mix, but it's not really based on that. It's really based on life. It's really based on, you know, how we look at life, how things, different stages in life, most especially negative stages. Not that I create things which are negative, but it's just that looking at the, you know, like when you're down and you want something to make you happy, to feel that, okay, even though I might be going through this thing or that thing, there's always a way out. So that's really basically what the jewelry is about. It's about creating something whereby you can say, okay, yes, life might be tough, it might be hard, it might be rough at this particular time, but there's always a way out for something beautiful to happen.
Well, your jewelry is definitely a sentiment of simply elegant. It's beautiful. It's just simple, and it just definitely attracts your eye. You're like, you just want to look at it. I mean, I'm in the States, you're in the UK, but I definitely feel like if I was near it, I would want to really figure out how I could find the perfect outfit to wear with one of your pendants, or a fun outfit to wear your earrings. They're just very unique, and I like that a lot.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're more than welcome. So it's your brand's philosophy to motivate others, you know, to start something new. So how does your jewelry reflect that?
I think I'm trying to do that by what I create. For instance, like the present collection, which is called the Foil Brunch collection. And the story behind that was, one day I was just in the kitchen and I had made something in the oven, which I used foil paper. Mm-hmm. And as I was about to throw away, throw it away in the bin, I thought, and I just noticed the creases. And something just came to me that, you know what, Veronica, this is what you need for your next design. And I thought, gosh, what does foil paper, creases of foil paper? But then it came to me that, you know what, it's the creases, the harshness, it's the struggle that people go through in life. And when things are so when people struggle so much, they think, oh, that's the end of it. But with that, it's like, open this piece up and look at the creases. You see, you can make these creases into an item of jewelry, which say that, okay, you know what, then you can bring back what is there. You can bring it back to life. You can make it something which is beautiful. So that's why I gave it the name Foil Brunch, which I'm inspired by creases. But it's really to do with the fact that nothing should be determined as, or nothing should be said as being useless or worthless, of no purpose. Everything has a purpose in life. And that, I think that is what we all need to understand, that, you know what, things might be rough. We might go through different stages in our life whereby we feel sad, we feel down, but we should never think that's the end of it. We should think that, okay, even though things are rough at this stage, we can all get up, we can all rise. So that's what I do. I'm trying to create pieces whereby there's a story behind it, and it's mainly to do with personal circumstances, life circumstances, challenges in life.
Love it. Love it. Now, Veronica, share with me, Tehila Designs is your second career path, correct?
That's right.
Okay,
yes.
So what does sacrifice mean to you?
good question. For me, I would say a sacrifice for me is actually making a choice. It's a choice I've had to make in terms of, okay, with producing this jewelry, I need to determine whether, I'm going to go out there and buy myself a dress, pair of shoes, or anything, but it's that. Or would I rather go and buy material to make the jewelry, which would be very beneficial to someone else, who someone else would wear it. Oh, this is really nice. So for me, it's basically about the choice. It's deciding on, should I do this or should I do that? Which one is going to be more beneficial, not just to me because I want to sell the pieces, but because of the story behind it, because I want whoever it is that buys the jewelry to think, okay, why did she create this? And once they read it, I think, so that's the reason why, I really love this. So that's for me, that's the sacrifice I'm ready to make, whereby I say, okay, I'm going to hold on and wait for all that luxury, put it to one side, and just continue making the jewelry so I can tell the story so that people can understand what the whole jewelry is about.
Okay, so share with me, what's the difference, what's your perception or the difference between your first career path, because you were a librarian, and now this career path, and does it have a different meaning because now for you, now that you're really breathing life into your vision, or do you look at them both the same?
I would say they're completely different, but I would say that my previous career has really helped me because I was a librarian. And everything I do even before I create my jewelry, I do research upon certain things. So for me, that's the way it has really helped me, the research part of it. Mm-hmm. But it's completely different in the sense that this is me creating something from scratch. When I was sort of working at the library, it was always like, okay, I had to follow laid down instructions. But with this one, I am the originator. I'm creating something that I've been inspired to create. So that's where the difference lies. But I think that they still sort of connect in the sense that for me to be able to say, okay, where am I going to sell it? Who am I going to sell it to? What do I need to do? The librarian skills comes in handy. But on the other side, the jewelry that I actually create is more about me being able to start something from scratch, sitting down and thinking, okay, you've got to do this and make amendments. So I'm the one that makes the decision on what I want to create rather than just following instructions, which have been passed down to me.
Let me put it this way. What's the most treasured lesson Tehila Designs has gifted you to date?
I would say it's patience. I would definitely say that it's patience because before I used to get really worried. I think, oh gosh, what's happening? Things are not working the way I want it to be. But I think starting this jewelry and starting Tehila Designs and keep on going without stopping, or even though I did have a break for a while, but I was sort of inspired to come back because I've learned to have patience, not to expect things to happen automatically. So now, so for me, it's having that patience, because you have to have patience. If you don't have patience, you sometimes make the wrong decision, make the wrong steps. And I believe I've even done that along this line with my jewelry, going to places that I shouldn't go to, exhibiting where I wasn't really ready for. So for me, it's learned me now that I need to have patience. I'm trying to exercise that patience so that I make the right move, take the right steps, connect with the right people. So it's basically, yes, I would say doing this jewelry has made me to practice having patience.
Okay. So would you choose this career path again if you had a choice?
Most definitely. I certainly would. And the reason why I say this is because I believe that it's creating this jewelry is more of a, should I say, a divine journey for me. Mm-hmm. And it's more about going through the different stages of life, be it positive, being negative, and how to, keep standing even when I can't see, I haven't seen the end result. So yes, I would definitely do it again, because I believe that my creating this jewelry, it's not just about me creating the jewelry, as I said. It's more to do with the fact that I've got a message that I need to put out there. There's something I need to do, and it's only by doing this jewelry and getting the funds from it that I'll be able to actually start what it is I want to do. So for me, yes, I would definitely choose this path again.
What's your definition of confidence?
Confidence for me means being able to do something, having the confidence to start something, regardless of, even though like you feel that, oh, I can't, what's happening here? I can't see it. Am I doing the right thing? But for me, being confident, being able to speak out, which I'm doing now for the very first time. So it's like getting rid of all my fears, getting rid of, insecurity, being insecure, getting rid of the fact that, oh, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? So for me, that's what I understand being confident. It's just being focused, staying focused, and believing that, yes, I can do this, no matter how hard it may seem, no matter how long it might take. That's what I call staying confident.
Well, you're a sensational example of confidence.
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
I said that you are a sensational example of confidence.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Veronica, I appreciate you joining the Confidence Conversation. And I want to end this episode of the Confidence Conversation with this affirmation. Today, I will demonstrate my loyalty to experiencing my definition of success. Veronica, please share how listeners can get in touch with you.
Yes, my email address is Veronica@TehilaDesigns.com, and that is spelled TehilaDesigns.com. That's one word. My social media platforms are Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Instagram and Twitter is Tehila_Designs, and it's the same for Instagram. So that's Tehila_Designs. I've also got a website, which is www.tehiladesigns.com, all one word, www.tehiladesigns.com. My Facebook page, whereby I put regular updates, is facebook.com/Tehila Jewelry Designs, and that's jewelry spelled JEWELLERY Designs. So it's Tehila Jewelry Designs.
And you can find me, Michelle Beatty, at careertipper.com and on Instagram at careertipper. Listeners, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Confidence Conversation. We are grateful for our listeners and guests. For more career confidence motivation, resources, and to share your comments and feedback about this episode and share future guest suggestions, visit careertipper.com. Until next time, be career confident.